Hi everybody, Preston Johnson here with the American Masters Bowling Tour. We're at Plaza Lanes, and I was going to call it Lamoni, but it's actually in Plymouth, Michigan. And I'm proud to present Mark Lobdell, our 226 Scratch Division champion. Mark is actually on a roll. He's been having a great season. He actually was winner of our doubles tournament, last tournament with Bob Frink, and you were high qualifier today. You are on fire, man. What's going on?
Just getting some good breaks.
Huh?
Getting some good breaks out there.
So we used a pattern today. Let's see. Well, first of all, you were high qualifier at 1148. The cut score was actually even 1,000. And for you to be high qualifier on our Stingray pattern, which is a 43-foot pattern, it's kind of tough because I was watching everybody. I thought you would play, generally speaking, play it outside and kind of migrate in. But everybody I was watching, they moved deep. But there was something going on where it would just snap really sharp at the end.
Yeah.
How did you play the lanes today? And how did you end up with 1148?
Well, I started out throwing the lane one-time bomb. I was kind of playing the mediocre inside line.
Okay.
And the ball was a perfect fit for the condition.
Now, where were you playing? Right around 14-ish, or
right in the neighborhood,
Okay.
anywhere from 14 to 17, depending on the pairs that we were on, and it was very, very speed critical.
Okay.
I got a little gassy with it, and the ball wouldn't turn the corner. So.
Now, during qualified, did you run into any particular pair or any particular game where you struggled and thought about changing balls or anything like that?
The end pair, 39 and 40, was getting kind of squirrely. You throw it, think you throw a good shot, and the ball would hang, or then it would take off on you. I thought, well, let's just get out of this and we'll move on.
Yeah.
So you always hit one of those pairs,
Exactly. Yeah. And you had a great day in match play because you only had to bowl one game. We took 5 people to qualify, and then we used a stair step. And because you were high qualifier, you only had to bowl one game. And you actually bowled the fifth high qualifier. What was his name? It was Matthew Anderson. He was having a tremendous day. He wasn't. In fact, when we came out and we're cutting to announce the cut scores, he was standing by the door and he was like, "What was the cut? What was the cut?" And I said, "It was 1,000." And he just, "I made it." So I think it was his first tournament because I'd never seen him before. Maybe he's bowled before, but I hadn't seen him. But he was real excited, and he went through match play with no problem. I mean, he was tearing them up. And then I'm watching the very last game between you and he, and the score was relatively low. So what was happening in that last game? It was like, you take it, though, you take it, though, you take it. What was going on?
Well, I started off with a strike 2 10s, and I saw it rack for a 7-10.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't get away from each other. So it was a tough carrying pair.
Yeah, I looked down there, and it looks like right around maybe, I guess, 6th or 7th frame, you all started stringing a few.
Yeah.
I think you had 3 or 4 bagger at one point.
I think it was 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in the 9th frame, he left a 10-pin and missed it.
Yep.
And at that point, I said, "Don't give Lobdell that opening.
Yeah.
You do that, and you're toast."
Yeah.
And I think he knew it as well.
Yeah.
And then you got a 6 count. And,
But
at that point, it didn't really matter at that point.
I think I had to match one. He had a strikeout, and I had to just keep it on the lane.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, because I looked up and I said he had to get the double and then decent count, And after that, he shook your hand, and pretty much it was over after that.
Yeah, it was just one of those pairs run across at the score. You weren't going to shoot any high scores on the pair. We were playing a little similar lines, but he was throwing something skid snap. I was throwing something kind of low beat that went down there when the lanes were getting kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
So it worked to my benefit, I suppose.
It was a tremendous match.
Tough, yeah. It's tough out here. That's the fun of it.
Exactly. Now, this is your first full year or second full year now?
So far I haven't missed a tournament yet, but last year I missed a handful.
Yeah, so this is just really your
I was
second
going to
year.
try to hit every tournament this year and see where we go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good time. I look forward to it after we're done with this tournament. I look forward to the next
So the next one, you don't miss it all.
No, it's fun.
And it's just true. We were actually talking. Your game, if it can even be said, is getting better. You were always, when you first came out, you were always in the top 5, top 4, top 6 kind of thing. But your game is just more solid. Is that because of the challenging condition?
I'm glad you guys see it. Because a lot of times I'll walk on the approach and think, well, let's try this. But it all works out.
But I love your style because, like I think I told you this before, you got this kind of combination of Walter Ray and what's his name? the cranky Mark Roth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got the steps of Mark Roth, and that kick and the leg and all that of Walter Ray. And it's just fun watching you out there, man.
Great.
Well, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Let's keep going, okay? You're back.
Okay. We're back here with Mark Lobdell, our 226 Scratch Division champion here at Plaza Lanes in Plymouth, Michigan.
There you go, Mark.
We were actually talking off camera. I said, we turn the camera back up because this is good stuff. That comparing how much you have progressed. I mean, you are a quality bowler. You're one of the best bowlers out here, but your game has actually improved. And we were kind of comparing you to Craig Niderford last year. No matter what pattern we put out, he was just tearing it up. He was always winning the tournament or second or whatever. And you were always in the running. You had some good tournaments and bad tournaments, but you definitely improved. And you were saying something about surfaces and so forth. And then what's been going on?
Well, the first last year, we come out, we bowled maybe like 3/4 of the tournament. And on some of these patterns, I never heard of them before. I'll bring a mixed bag of equipment and bowl them, and it's like, man, I wouldn't even have a ballpark for this stuff.
Don't know what ball.
So this year, I'm like, well, I remember on this ball, this pattern was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And I come out and make some surface adjustments with the equipment, maybe a few different layouts. Makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
And these conditions are demanding.
Exactly. Now I know you drill your own equipment.
Yep.
Have you been finding yourself actually drilling balls for specific tournaments?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from your previous experience of knowing that particular pattern or a particular house, making the right ball selection.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't think many bowlers, at a certain level, you realize that lane condition, ball selection, speed, and all that all come into play. You get some people that just it's a ball, just grab a ball and throw the ball down the lane. But there is some science to it.
There's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, my certified ball driller, and when I went to school, he made a comment to me, and it's very true. He says you cannot out-execute bad ball reactions.
There you go.
And
that's a good point. That's a good point.
That was, I thought about that, and I thought, man, you're right.
And isn't it funny? We see bowlers out there, and they throw the ball, and it overhooks or underhooks, and they're blaming it on the lanes, and they're blaming it on everything else, as opposed to, did you make the right ball selection?
Right.
Are you playing the lane right first of all? Based on the pattern,
Yeah.
and then did you match up the right equipment for the pattern?
Out here on this stuff, I'm a firm believer of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could have grabbed any other ball out of the bag and probably never gotten the ball. But the ones I was throwing today, it's like I said, I was throwing the time bomb today.
Yeah, which is one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Now, why did you pick the time bomb for today? What was it about time bomb that you especially liked?
Well, we got a 43
foot,
43. Okay, so I need a little bit of scruff on it. So
Mm-hmm.
the time bomb had the 2000 Avalon right out of the box.
Okay.
Okay, well let's go with that.
Yeah.
The first couple of balls in practice, it was like, man, I don't even need to go surfing through the bag.
Yeah. Now you also used the curve also at one point. Is that right?
Yeah.
And
Curve today too.
what happened with that when it?
Oh, that's got the polished surface on it. That skidded a little bit too far. That was, as far as I was concerned, that was to get me in trouble. So just leave it in the bag.
Yeah. Right. So it got me in trouble. Okay, put that one away. Grab the time bomb.
Yeah,
all right.
that's it.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about Mark Lobdell. Who are you? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a helicopter mechanic. Actually work right around the corner here at Manitoulin Airport.
Cool.
I do that full time.
Okay.
I've been, that's about it. I'm bowling these tournaments, the bowling leagues.
And I know you got a significant other over there. Patty and I, we bowl not in the same league, but in the same house on Wednesday night. Patty. He never talks to you on camera, does he? He never says anything. No. But anyway, and leagues, where do you bowl in leagues?
Heartland and Brighton Bowl.
Yeah, I think you're good enough to come to Woodland, man. We got to get you out of Woodland sometime. Well, Mark, anybody that you want to thank before we get to the main events here?
Patty Maryland for supporting me in these tournaments. So.
It's funny, Marilyn, I always talk about her. When I didn't know that she knew Patty and so forth. And she looks like one of my aunts. And I used to call her auntie all the time. I'd say, hey, auntie, hey, auntie. But they're great ladies. I love them. And when I found out that they knew you, it's like, oh, this is just a bonus, So we're all a big family here.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mark, you came here to win a tournament. That's exactly what you did. So I'm proud to present first place prize fund of $500.
All right.
All right.
Terrific.
And then you were bright enough to get to the Eagles Nest,
Oh, yeah.
which is our version of a progressive jackpot. And so when you come to the tournament, you pay an additional fee. If you make it through qualifying, you make it through match play and sit in this chair, you get the Eagles Nest.
All right.
Another $100 there.
Great.
You also, we always tell people we have ball bonuses. So if you use a Motive or a Lane 1 ball in the final tournament, the final game, and you win the tournament, you win the ball bonus. We got another $100 for you coming.
Excellent.
All right. And then last but not least, we have a new type of trophy now. We used to have the big Eagles, but everybody said, I don't have any place to put the Eagles. So we went to the plaques instead. So this is our new first place prize for the plaque. Isn't that sweet? So now you can hang it on the wall in your office if you got one. Or,
Excellent.
so Mark,
Thank you.
Congratulations. Mark Lobdell, our 226 Scratch Division champion here at Plaza Lanes. Folks, we're going to be at Astro Lanes in 2 weeks. That's December 19th at Astro Lanes in Madison Heights. We want everybody to come out because we're going to do something special with respect to the prize fund. We're guaranteeing $800. So tell everybody, if you're looking for the money, it's getting tight for Christmas. I think that $800 might come in handy. So coming out to Astro Lanes, if you think you got what it takes to beat this guy, come on out, because he's going to give you a run for your money, folks. I'm Preston Johnson with the American Masters Bowling Tour. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, great turn. Great job, guys.